Welcome back to a new video. So we are continuing to play against Marlins. We have Carlos Luna on the mound today. We're still in first place in the division, or at least tied for it. Chandler Simpson is under 300. I think all of our hitters are actually under 300 now. But our offense is generally, at least lately, has been playing a bit better. So see if our game will load. There we go. All right, so we are into the Miami Marlins Stadium. Jung-Ho Lee is going to get our first out going this game. Chandler Simpson unfortunately gets out here. He started out so hot this year. He's able to get so many stolen bases. I mean, he's 56 is still insane for a full season. So he still has a lot of the season to go. But Carlos Luna, he's ready to deal today. I got the uttermost confidence that he's going to go 5 solid innings. Hopefully 6. In a perfect world, 7. But if we get him through 6 or 5 even, I should say, then that is certainly good. Jesus Sanchez is going to hit a base hit with 2 outs there. Kyle Stowers is up as Jason. Jesus Sanchez gets a steal there, but Carlos Luna is going to work out of it, so nothing going on for them. Morel gets a rare base hit, so we'd love to see that. Closer he gets to 250, the better it is for a team to stabilize that third base position. Brandon Lowe is going to hit a single there as well. So 2 guys on base with no outs in the first inning here. Kyle Manzardo is up, and he is going to hit a line out double play. I got excited. I saw the guy appear on second base. I thought he hit a double, but alas, he did quite the opposite. He got doubled up. And that is going to be the last out of the inning. So 2 quick hits, but unfortunately, a double play killed that momentum there. So Carlos Luna into the second inning, and he is going to drill that batter, and they have to take that guy out of the game. So I guess a good productive out or a productive hit batter by Carlos, if you want to be a bad person, which these are in a sense fictional, so there's no morals in video games, right? So that's 2 outs there, and now we have one guy on base with 2 outs. And it looks like he's going to hit a 2 out single there to get a guy on third. But he looks like he isn't going to be able to work out of that. And that is going to be the third out of the inning. So Sal is up with his beautiful 150 average, which he's going to improve with a double there over the center fielder. So we would love to see that off the center field wall. Dominic Keegan is up with his 143 average with nobody on base and a guy on second base. And he's not even going to be able to move him to third base. So unfortunate for that guy. Jung-Ho leaves the second at bat up, and he's going to hit a double into center field as well. And it looks like just almost off the center field wall. So he's going to trade places with the guy at second base. We'd love to see that. So we get the first run of the game up to 4 hits. Chandler Simpson is going to hit. Is that going to be another double? So let's start with third straight. Or I guess 3 doubles in the inning, not 3 straight quite, since we had Dominic Keegan in between. Chandler Simpson is, of course, gonna not steal third. But now he is. There he goes. Easy stolen base. Catcher just too slow. So a 2-0 count for Spencer Torkelson. He's going to swing away, and he's going to get walked on 4 straight pitches. Christopher Morel, the last time he's up, he hit a single. Let's see if he's able to do that this time. Nope, he's not able to do that again. He strikes out, unfortunately. Brandon Lowe is up with 2 outs there. He hits it well, but it looks like they kind of shifted over a little bit into that perfect position. So it doesn't work out for us, but we do get 2 runs across, giving Carlos Luna a little bit of support as he gives up a leadoff single. Otto Lopez is up, giving up via a walk. Jesus Sanchez is up, and he walks him again. So Carlos Luna is starting to struggle a little bit. It's risky, but we're gonna let him give up a grand slam. What a terrible, terrible result that is. But good thing for Carlos, nobody's on base, so he can go ahead and just throw it right down the middle. Apparently, that's what he wants to. Well, he didn't want to do. We walked 2 guys. So now we're in a deficit because of the grand slam. Carlos Manzardo is not going to help us get back from that deficit. Brian Rocchio also not going to help out. Sal decides that he doesn't want to help out either with a ground out there. So a quick inning for us. Carlos Luna, one. I guess he only had 1 walk. I thought he had 2 that inning, but no strikeouts. He's given up a lot of hits, given up a home run, a grand slam, the worst kind of home run that you can give up. And got 1 out there, 2 outs there, and gives up a double. So he is struggling, and this might be another outing where he just suffers through it. But we're only down 3, so I think we're still going to force him to get through 5 just so he can get some eat some innings for us. Dominic Egan is going to get a rare base hit, bringing his average up to a blistering 188. Jung Ho Lee is going to do nothing right now. Dominic Egan is going to get to second base on a wild pitch. Jung Ho Lee is going to hit a single, which is going to advance Dominic Egan, or I guess it's an error on the shortstop, an E5. And so now we have two guys on base with no outs. I want to steal with Jung Ho Lee because his speed's good, but his stealing is low. So we're going to let Chandler Simpson swing away. And it looks like he is going to have a sacrifice fly. So we're going to cut the deficit back down to 2. Spencer Torkelson is up, and he is going to be the second out of the inning, unfortunately. Christopher Morel with his third at bat, 1 hit today, 1 strikeout, and now 1 walk. So a little bit of everything. Brandon Lowe is up. Also, I don't know if he had a strikeout or whatever the last at bat, but he did get out. He did have a single his first at bat, but it looks like this at bat he is going to pop out there. So we do get 1 run back. Carlos Luna is at 79 pitches. We would like for him to get through this inning. It's risky to keep him in, but we're going to try to get him through this inning. He's at 90 pitches. He does work his. No, he does not get through this inning yet. Walks another guy. So unfortunately, we're going to have to bring him out. So a really disappointing start by him, but we have the opportunity to bring in Mitch Keller. He has some good stamina, so he has the opportunity to eat some innings for us, and he is able to hold the lead there at 5-3. So Carl Manzardo is back up. Brian Mendoza is doing okay today. I mean, 7 hits, 3 runs, not the best, but he has the lead going into this inning here, and it looks like it's going to continue at least for the time being. Brian Rocchio, with a new pitcher they brought in, is going to immediately hit a double off him and be on second base with 1 out. Sal Frelick is up, and he's going to be the second out of the inning. That's unfortunate. With a guy in scoring position, Dominic Egan is going to be up, and he is going to finish out the inning here. So we still have a 2-round deficit. Connor Norby is up. Mitch Keller only pitched a third of an inning, so he is going to be moving and cruising and giving up hits, apparently. We don't like to see that. Otto Lopez is going to be out here. Sanchez is going to get on base just barely. Kyle Stowers is up, and he is going to get walked. All right, I'm nervous that this game's going to get broken open. Yep. I think it's just one of those games. So unfortunately for, I guess they got an out there, but they scored a couple of runs. Jung Ho Lee is up. He's going to be out here. Chandler Simpson is going to hit a single. So we all know what time it is. It's time for Chandler Simpson to start getting closer to the records. It's just a cheat code with him on base. Doesn't even matter if Spencer Torkelson hits a home run. So it is still a 2-run deficit. So if we hadn't given up those 2 runs, we'd be all tied up. So we are still fighting. We're still fighting a little bit. Christopher Morel is up. He's going to get out this time. So he's gotten a different result each at bat. So he's kind of mixed it up truly in every possible way. Brandon Lowe is up. Brandon Lowe is no longer up. He is out. Moving on to the next inning, Mitch Keller. Unfortunately, he's given up 2 runs, but he is going to keep hammering away. Perfect. We got a double play there. So now 2 outs there. Javier is up, and he is going to be the last out of the inning. 22 hits combined between the two teams, so quite a lot. Kyle Mazzardo's 0 for 3 on the day, 0 for 4 on the day. Brian Rocchio had to double his last time up, but this time he is going to ground out there. Sal Frelick is up, and he is going to get hit by a pitch. Charge the mound, fight him. We are going to make him steal second. We're going to make him steal third. I guess not. He doesn't want to. We're going to tell him to steal third again. We're going to try it one more time, and he does. So Sal is up to 4 stolen bases this year. So we're definitely going to lead the majors with steals, mostly because of Chandler Simpson. But let's see if Dominic is able to do anything. Unfortunately, the first baseman there has apparently ninja-like moves to get to that ball. Mitch Keller is up. Still on the mound, only at 38 pitches. We're going to just leave him in, see if he can get through this 8th inning. It looks like finally a pretty routine inning for us. I guess this last inning he also gave up 0. Jung Ho Lee is going to pop out here. Chandler Simpson is going to be out, and we are down to our last out. Spencer Torkelson is going to pop out here to end the game. So we fought a little bit to come back, but unfortunately Carlos Luna gave up a grand slam, and Mitch Keller came in and pitched pretty poorly as well. So a disappointing day for sure, and one that makes me not really that interested in continuing the experiment that is Carlos Luna. I mean, 12 walks in 44 innings, I suppose could be worse with that. But when we have guys that we can bring up that can kind of fill that slot, it is to our advantage to look to that. So, not really sure. Ryan Pepio, they apparently is ready to come up. There's no one that's really crazy that I'm like, I definitely have to bring him up. I definitely need to do whatever with that. Um, Honestly, Abner Uribe might be that dude. So we're gonna see if we can. I think we have to waive him. I don't think we. Oh no, we can just drop him right there. So we're gonna bring Uribe up. We're gonna bring Mitch Keller back into the starting rotation. I thought Tim Herron was our closer. I guess it was changed. I probably just auto did the bullpen. Doesn't really matter when I'm going into every game because I can just make sure that he is actually the closer. We are one game above 500. We're on a bit of a cold streak, or at least Brian Rocchio is, and Kyle Manzardo is. We don't like to see that, but honestly, we're just going to keep hammering with them up there. Although it could be to our benefit to mix some things up. So we could drop him to AAA, and we can look to probably not bring him up. Can he play second base yet? So we want to leave him down there to get some more time playing second base. So he has that flexibility for us when he does come back up. Xavier Isaac, he is continuing to bat pretty well down there at AAA. How is Curtis Mead doing? He's batting pretty well. He has knee tendonitis for 2 weeks. I don't know. I'm a little bit unsure with who to bring up because like we don't want to keep burning his options, but I mean he does seem pretty ready to come up, and Kyle Manzardo just wasn't. At the same time, if we bring someone like I think we'll just bring Curtis Mead back up to be honest. Because he's a little bit older, we can let Xavier kind of chill down there and hopefully just develop a little bit more. Hopefully, get some more at bats because he's not going to be a full time player. That's really the big reason I don't want to just bring him up. Is that he's just not going to be able to play full time. He doesn't. He only plays first base. So I mean, we have Spencer Torkelson that's kind of holding down that spot. Only with a 238 average, but he's 3.5 stars, so we're not going to take him out of the lineup, of course. So we lost the last game, so we definitely have to win this game. Jung Ho Lee starts out this game with a single, so we'd love to see that. Brian Rocchio is going to hit a double and immediately get us our first run of the game. So a fantastic start, perhaps the best start that one could have in a game, unless Parker Meadows actually got a hit as well, but we can't be that lucky. Guy in second with one out, Spencer is up, and he is going to hit a single and actually get the runner home. So we are now have a 2-run lead. So we're kind of opening up this game in a really great way. We'd love to see it, and this can be the second out of the inning. Brandon Lowe is up, and Brandon Lowe is no longer up. So we get 2 runs on 3 hits. A really great start for us. Joe Rock is up. Jesus Sanchez is up for them, and he's going to strike out swinging. We're going to pop out there by Edo Lopez and a ground out by Connor Norby. So a great first inning for us. Christopher Morel is up. He gets out. Dylan Dingler is back up. He is out. He had the day off yesterday. Sal Frelick is back into this lineup, and he is going to be out as well. So nothing happening in that inning for us. I would really love Sal. I mean, I would really like all our guys to, improve a little bit. But someone like Sal, he's young. He has good speed. He has good abilities, and like he's a good outfielder. We just kind of want him to develop a little bit more. So we have a guy on second base via a double with no outs. We get the first out of the inning. Gets a walk there. So 2 guys on base with 1 out. He gets the second out of the inning. Kyle Stowers is in and Kyle Stowers is out. So we get work out of that little bit of a jam there. So not too bad on that front. Fix this. I don't even use my webcam right now, but still, I like it to be facing the correct way. Jung Ho Lee's up. He had a single his last time at bat. Brian Rocchio is at the plate. He is going to hit a single. So instead of being out, he's going to hit a single. So we love to. Or no, he hit a double the last time. So what am I saying? So it seems like Brian Rocchio might have broken out of his cold streak. Parker Meadows is up. He's going to ground out, but it's a fielder's choice. So Brian Rocchio is going to advance to the next base. His second at bat with Spencer, which is going to end with strikeout. So 1 hit, nothing happening else besides that. He now is going to walk. Joe Rock is now going to walk the first batter. Jesus Sanchez is back up and going to give up a double. Otto Lopez is up, and he's going to be the first out. Connor Norby is up, and he is going to hit a beautiful 3-run home run. We have given up 7 runs in 2 games off just pure home runs, so hate to see that, especially this early into a pitching outing, because there's not a reason. Like, it's not as if I was going to bring him out in 2 innings. Is that a double? Oh, it looks like a double play. So we have 2 outs here. Oh, no, that was the end of the inning. What am I even thinking? Jonathan Aranda is up. He's out. Brandon Lowe gets out as well. Christopher Morel, he's out. Our offense is starting to get cold again. Dan Myers is up for the first out of the inning. Kyle Stowers is up for a 2-bagger double. Jared Cerna is up for the second out of the inning. Jesus Sanchez is up, and that will be the last out of the inning. So into the top of the 5th, Dylan Dingler is going to strike out swinging. Sal Frelick going to fly out. And now Jung Ho Lee is going to hit a single. So 2 hits today. So we'd love to see that. Solid leadoff hitter Brian Rocchio is up. And Brian Rocchio is no longer up. So we get 1 hit. Nothing else happening for us. Joe Rock, not really rocking today. He's giving up a 3-run home run. I guess that's his really big mistake. But 3 walks, also not really good. So we don't ever want to see that. Gives up another home run just to make sure that they have enough of a lead. Derek Hill is going to hit a double here with 2 outs. And it looks like that is going to be all the damage that he is going to sustain that inning. Is just 1 run. Parker Meadows is up with first out of the inning. Spencer Torkelson doesn't do anything for us here. Jonathan Aranda is going to get walked here with 2 outs. Brandon Lowe is going to hit a single here with 2 outs. So we'd love to see that. Christopher Morel, is this his time to shine? Man, unfortunate. That looked like it was going to be a chance for a good hit. Joe Rock is at 99 pitches. He has not pitched very efficiently today, so we don't really like to see that. I didn't specify a role for him, but he's at 74% energy. I kind of just want to throw him in. Why not? So he is going to hit the first batter. You love to see it. Good start. Gonna walk the second batter. You'll love to see it. He's going to give up a single. He is getting cooked. Gets the first out of the inning. Otto Lopez is up. He gives up 2 runs. So Abner came in and just crapped him. He walks another guy. That's actually horrendous. That's 2 outs and now 3 outs. So now we have a 4-run deficit. Seems like we're going to get swept by the Miami Marlins, which doesn't seem like we should be getting swept by a team of this caliber. I feel like they're not very good, but maybe I'm delusional. Jung Ho Lee, I think, has 3 hits today. Brian Rocchio is going to stand there and watch the wild pitch happen. Brian Rocchio is going to strike out, so Jung Ho Lee is not able to score despite getting to scoring position. Abner, beautiful 3 walks, 1 strikeout, 1 inning. You'll love to see it. Absolutely cooking up there. Who do we want to bring in? I think we just bring in Pedro. We try to save the energy of the guys who we will need since we have a 4-run deficit. So Avila is getting another opportunity. Gives up a single. He gives up a home run. So I think it is time for Pedro to pitch the rest of this game. So another 2 runs. So unfortunately for us, not much is going to be happening for us this game. Probably Spencer Torkelson does hit a single. We do get a double here. We still have a 6-run deficit, so we need a lot of good stuff to happen. And it looks like we're going to sneak across a run, but that is going to be an out there for 2 outs. Christopher Morel is up and he's going to do about nothing. Pedro Avila, he's about to eat some innings for us. Gives up a single and gets a double play. So he works himself out of that inning quickly. Dylan Dingler gets hit. He needs to charge the mound, fight that guy. Sal Frelick is going to watch the wild pitch happen on an 0-2 count. Now it's a 1-2 count. Now a 2-2 count. And he's going to hit a pop up there that does not advance the runner. Jung Ho Lee has had 3 hits today, but is not able to get 4 with a strikeout there. Still a really great day for him. Down to our last out. Brian Rocchio, not clutch. So our pitching is starting to collapse. So we really don't like to see that. Kind of risked it with Abner throwing him into the game there, and he did absolutely horrendous. So we don't like to see that. Curtis Mead, you know what I think I'm going to do is place you on the injured list, and then we're just going to. Did we just bring up Ryan Pepio? I feel like we just bring up an extra pitcher. We just be bringing up pitchers. So Ryan Pepio is going to be long relief. Abner is going to be middle relief. Because why not? So that's unfortunate. So we are back to 500. We are back to, I guess, technically third, but we're only a game back. Still pretty close division. Even the Toronto Blue Jays aren't too far back. But our offense has just been just stinky. Just really stinky. Now we play the Astros. First game of our series here. Last game of this video. We're going to look at our lineup and see if there's any magical stuff that we can do to make our lineup any better than it needs to be. So Christopher, looks like he is not getting the start today at third. All right, so he's getting the day off. Brian Rocchio, he's slightly tired, so we actually want to see if we can get him. We're going to cancel the game and look at bringing position to shortstop. So he struggled this year, but he might come up for a spot start. Do we really need all these pitchers up here? I think it's time, Jaime. Time for you to get sent down. I mean, I think now is when we can start making some changes to our batting order to really see if we can get something good to happen for us. Where, where is Jonathan Aranda? He's going to go to third base. Fritz Morel is going to be at. And who is DH? Brandon Lowe. Brandon Lowe can play second base. So now we just need a DH. That's mostly what I'm looking for right now are people that have the energy to play. So Parker Meadows, he's at 98% energy. Chandler Simpson's at 98%. Jung Ho Lee is 100% rested. We're going to look at Sal. He is really good at right field. So what we're going to do is let Parker DH today and let Sal go to right field. We can manage the fatigue and give Brian Rocchio the day off, Christopher Morel the day off, and everyone else should be good to go. Fatigue-wise, will they get hits? I don't know. So they're starting out Taylor Trammell, who appears to be a power hitter, which is kind of interesting. But Drew Rasmussen does not care. He was going to go ahead and start cooking at least for 1 out, and then gets 2 outs and gets 3. So nothing happened for them besides 1 hit. Jung Ho Lee is up. Jung Ho Lee is no longer up. Chandler, it's not his time to shine. Parker does hit his solo home run, so he is taking on the DH role in the perfect way. Again, we score first. I feel like we scored first the last couple of games, and then we just slowly start to collapse. Really kind of early in the games, too. Because a lot of times when we have these big collapses, it could be me leaving a guy in for too long, but when it's something that happens in the like second or third inning, like I'm not going to take a guy out that has had 2 scoreless innings. Sal is up with the bases loaded with 2 outs. Let's see if he can clutch up. Oh, he does not. Poor guy. All right, we still get a run though, so we do take an early lead. We have one of our best pitchers up, if not our best pitcher up. Second single that he's given up. He's given up now a walk, 2 outs, and nothing happening for them. So we got out of it. Junior Caminero, or Caminero, I don't know how you say it. But he is going to fly out regardless. Dylan Dingler, he is going to strike out looking. You'd love to see that. I feel like you should get a fine every time you strike out looking, but it is hard to hit a baseball. So I will give them some leniency with that. Taylor Trammell, his second at bat, his second time being out. Jeremy Pena, he is going to be out as well. Yadern Alvarez, nothing happening for him. Probably the most dangerous hitter. Chandler Simpson is going to ground out here to the second baseman. Parker Meadows, a home run the last time, has walked today. He's walked 4 people this game. Parker Meadows, it's time for you to steal second base. Parker Meadows, again, it's time for you to steal second base. Parker Meadows, for the third time, steal second base. I don't know why he's refusing, to be honest. I'm just gonna keep making him steal. So I had to click it like 4 or 5 times to get him to steal. See if he can steal third too. Nope, he's refusing. He's refusing. It's 3-1. We let him swing away, right? Randall sneaks through a base hit, so forcing him to steal actually kind of worked out. So Parker Meadows is at 26 stolen bases. So between these two guys, that's probably more than a lot of major league teams have in total. So we have a two run lead now because we are able to get a guy into scoring position and hit him home. Drew Rasmussen, is he going to continue to cook? This is where all our pitchers have started to collapse in like the third or the fourth inning. He gives up a 2-out walk, but he's able to work around that. Sal is up with his beautiful 143 average, and it's only going to get worse from here. Junior Caminero is also going to be out there. We hate to see that. Dylan with 2 outs is going to be the third out there. So now Drew continuing to cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. Oh, he got cooked. He is now cooked, so they cut the deficit in half. Taylor Tramella's up. He is going to be out for the second out, and now we are shaves. I thought I read shaves and I thought someone was shaving their head. I got all kinds of confused. We got one out there via Jung Ho Lee. Chandler Simpson is he gonna get on base? Not today. Dang, his average still 297. I always feel like I looked over there, I thought it was down to 274. Parker is gonna get, I believe, his second walk today. He's had a home run and 2 walks. He is going to steal second base. I decree it. Steal third base. All right, he's too scared. Spencer, hit him home. Strikes out. Unfortunate. Drew is at 78 pitches, so this might be his last inning, unless he gets through it really quickly, really easily, and he just may have. Brandon Lowe is back up with the first out of the inning. Jonathan Aranda, 2 outs. Sal Frelick, he's gonna hit a home run with 25 power. Okay, okay, Sal. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm totally believe that. You and Chandler Simpson are big power hitters. I'll certainly take it though. So we have a 2-run lead now. Junior is up. He's going to hit a single. He's cooking. Dylan Dingler, full count, and pops out. You hate to see it. Drew is at 94 pitches. Do we leave him in? I think we give him until he has one runner on base. There it is. That's his last batter. Unfortunate for him, but you know what? He pitched really well. Do we risk it and bring in this guy again with his 9.5 ERA? I think when we have other guys that are healthy and have a lower ERA, I think it's better to just go with that. I say that immediately gives up a single, immediately gives up a walk, immediately gives up 2 runs. What an absolute collapse by that guy. Absolutely terrible. So now we have beautiful lefty up. So we're going to go ahead and just match the lefty. Can he get him out? He does. So the matchup, the lefty lefty matchup, did work in our favor. Jung Ho Lee, he is over 3 today. Over 4 today. Chandler gets hit by a pitch. He's not hurt, is he? We can't have that guy hurt. He's here to break records. He steals second. He's too afraid to steal third. He's still too afraid to steal third, but now he does. 3-1 count. Parker is going to hit a single and score Chandler Simpson. So we take back the lead. It's such a cheat code to have that guy on our team. Plus Parker, I mean, he honestly steals a lot as well. He's just a little too afraid of stealing third. Chandler doesn't have as much fear with that. So we do advance the runner to third. Brandon Lowe is up. Is he going to get the runner in? He is not going to do so. So we are going to bring in a new pitcher since, oh no, Garrett came in for that. All right, we're chilling. Never mind. I forgot that we brought in the lefty lefty matchup. Of course, he gives up a leadoff single. So now we're going to go ahead and bring Pete Fairbanks in. He's going to get the first out, the second out, and the third out. So he's able to get the hold there. Jonathan Aranda is up with a leadoff walk. We'd love to see that. Sal is up. Last time, somehow hit a home run. This time, understandably strikes out. Junior Caminero reaches on an error. We will take that. We'll take anything that we can get. Dylan is up. Dylan is no longer up. Jung Ho Lee, is he clutch? He's not. We have a 1-run lead. We are in the ninth inning. Pete Fairbanks cooked last inning. Tim Herron, it's your time to shine. Are you our closer? Are you that man? 2 outs here. Brandon Rogers is up. He gives up a 2-out single. The tying run is on first base. He gives up a second hit. The tying run is now at third. Yordan Alvarez is up, and he ties the game. So a blown save by Tim Herron. So unfortunately for him, we're just gonna bring in Brennan. This is probably gonna be disastrous. We probably just lost the game. No, it's still tied. So we are running quickly out of pitching. We used a lot of pitchers today. Josh Hader is up in the bottom of the ninth. Can Chandler get on base? Oh, he does not. That would have been so nice if he got on base. Parker is gonna strike out looking. And Spencer, he's gonna hit a 2-out single. So we got some life here. Brandon Lowe, there's no life. He pops out into foul territory. So now they have a guy on second base. Yander Diaz is up. Let's see if they're able to do something. It looks like it's going to be an error on the shortstop. Come on, man. So now the go-ahead run is at third base. Christian Walker is up, and it's going to be a base clearing. Oh, no, it's not a base clearing double. It's just a fielder's choice. So they do get that run across. They have a runner on second base. He does get the second out of the inning, and he gives up a home run. So that's devastating. So we got a 3-run deficit. This might be a full sweep in this game. We got the tying run up to bat. We'd love to see, but we're going to substitute and bring in someone that might have a better chance of getting a hit. I never mind. Like they both kind of stink. So your turn, your time to shine, Sal. Let's see what you can do. Strikes out. Fantastic. Junior is up with his error in the last time. He's going to get a walk, so we get the bases loaded. Is it Grand Slam time? Walk-off Grand Slam? Nope. Jung Ho Lee is up with his 35 power. He is going to keep the game alive with the E4. So we do get a run across. We still have 2 more to get. Chandler with 2 outs. His 70 contact. Is he clutch? He's not. So unfortunately, our pitching also just collapsed again. So Tim Herron has a blown save. So we're still kind of in search for more offense and more everything. Our offense is struggling. So Abner, we're gonna keep him up here. We're just gotta get rid of him. He's just not that man. He's not that guy. He thinks he is, but he's not. He's not that guy. And we get nothing for him. Get absolutely nothing. So you just go back to AAA. Go away. Get away. Get away. I don't even know who to bring up. We need to start shaking things up because that's what 3 straight losses. That does not feel very good. Spencer Howard, I don't know, bud. You're getting the call up. We have Xavier Fernandez. So what we're going to do here is also look at Dominic Keegan, drop him down to AAA. We have Xavier that we're going to bring up. Look at our lineup. Sal is 156. So we just have to bring him down. He's just not cutting it up here. Hmm. So he's batting 333. So he's kind of cooking up there. So we're gonna just let him come up, generate some depth charts. I mean, he's batting 323 on the year. So we have some positive spots on the offense. Let's see if I can look at the statistics for the league to see if I can actually. I want to see the sortable. There we go. Now we're cooking. So let's look at stolen bases. So Chandler Simpson's at 61. Parker Meadows is the next closest at 28. And Shohei Ohtani is at 21. So kind of bonkers the difference of that. But let's look at, is there team leaders? Team statistics. So let's see if we can find team batting statistics. Stolen bases. There we go. So we have 100. I guess it's not sortable, but we have 107. Toronto has 52. Anyone else above 50? Milwaukee's at 61. So yeah, that's we have a lot more than the second place team. So we're stolen base machines, but unfortunately that machine is not winning a lot of games. But we continue to, try to fix things and mess things around. Our starting pitching is somewhat solidifying or somewhat okay. Tim Herron, really disappointed that he blew that save. I was really hoping that he'd kind of lock in and be that dude for us, but maybe he will. We'll give him another chance. But that's gonna be it for this one. So you made it to this point. I appreciate it, and hope you have a great day. Peace.